Hi, let's see now a new function. It is called as DATEDIF. So see the pattern, DATEDIF. Unfortunately in Excel you will not find any reference of DATEDIF in the help function or also when you type. So see you will not find this. In Excel you don't find it. The history goes that when Lotus was invented, Lotus 123, it had a function DATEDIF. And many users from Lotus migrated to Excel. So Excel had implemented DATEDIF. So let's see what does DATEDIF do. DATEDIF means date difference. So you have a start date and you have an end date. Using the DATEDIF function you can find out the difference between the two. Right? Note that if you want to compute the difference between the date, you can actually do yourself end date minus the start date and you will get it 376. So this 376 gives us the difference between the 2 days in number of days, 376. However, if we are interested in how many month difference are there, then you may have to think, okay, 376 is how many months or 376 is how many years. So what we can do is we can use a simple DATEDIF function and get it. Start date, note that start date should come first, then end date should come, and then you have to write what pattern you want. We want year difference, so we'll write double quote y double quote and then enter. So see, the year difference is 1. If I change this to let's say 2010, year difference comes as 11. So it works. So year difference is, you have to remember that y is the pattern for year. Now if I want month difference, I can say DATEDIF start date, end date and m. You have to keep in mind that it has to be start date first, then end date and then m, and we get it. Now if I increase it to let's say 2002, we get 36 month. Now how do we get the date difference? You say start date, end date and then give d and you get 1107. So see this 1107 you also get by subtracting end date minus the start date. So you should not use DATEDIF to compute it. You can directly give the difference of the two and get. But if you are interested in month difference or year difference, then it makes sense to use DATEDIF. Let me also introduce a new function. It is called as YEARFRAC. It returns the year fraction representing the number of whole days between start date and end date. In case of year difference we got 3. It was a whole number, it was rounded. It does not give us the fraction. Right? So for getting the fraction we have to use YEARFRAC. Start date, comma, end date, and then we have the basis. Note that many of the things are used for finance, like you have this 30360. That means 1 month is taken as 30 days and 1 year is taken as 360 days. So same way like you have another method 30360. We are actually interested in actual by actual. Actual by actual means that if the year is a leap year, the number of days will be considered as 366. If the year is not a leap year, it will be considered as 365. There is a pattern which calls as actual by 365. What does this mean? It means that even if the year is a leap year, the number of days in a year will be considered as 365. So in the numerator it will be considered on the basis of actual number of days difference, but for the purpose of year calculation it will be 365. As of now we are interested in actual by actual, that means 1, and we will see it is giving me 3.03. So rather than rounding to 3, it has given me 3.03. It's always better to use YEARFRAC rather than the year difference using DATEDIF.